Ursula von der Leyen is in trouble. The European Parliament wants to topple the European Commission, which she is currently the president of. A motion of censure has been officially tabled by the European Parliament after gathering support from 77 MEPs, surpassing the required threshold of 72 signatures. This means that the issue will first be debated and then decided on in a tense vote that's set to take place later this week. So why is von der Leyen's leadership in the firing line? Well, the primary reason is that she refused to disclose the text she exchanged with the CEO of Pfizer during the COVID-19 vaccine negotiations. The European Court of Justice actually ruled against her in this case, citing her lack of transparency. But the second reason is the one that really hit a nerve. MEPs also accuse her of misusing Article 122 to create a €150 billion defence programme without the European Parliament's approval. This decision obviously angered the Parliament and its members, who claim that von der Leyen undermined the EU's democratic process and their authority. If MEPs vote in favour of the motion, Ursula von der Leyen and her team of commissioners will be forced to resign. But this is very unlikely to happen because the numbers are in favour of von der Leyen. But the motion could cause a maelstrom of political pressure. Anti-von der Leyen parties know that if they manage to destabilise her leadership, it could lead to a voluntary resignation. This already happened in 1999 with the dissolution of President Jacques Santer's commission. Speaking during a debate in Strasbourg, von der Leyen already rejected the accusations against her. She framed the motion as an attack by far-right extremists and blamed disinformation and foreign interference, specifically Russia's.
Or we can clearly call this out for what it is. Another crude attempt to drive a wedge between our institutions, between the pro-Europeans, pro-democratic forces of this House, and we can never let this happen.
For the motion to pass, it must have 2/3 of the votes cast. The European People's Party, von der Leyen's political group, is unanimously opposed to the motion and fully subscribes to her foreign interference narrative. The Socialists and Democrats in Renew Europe also oppose the motion, but they have criticised von der Leyen for lacking transparency and being too centralised, as well as making political deals with the right at the expense of progressive policies. The left group is officially against the motion, but internally divided. And another group that is split is the European Conservatives and Reformists. Some members actually helped launch the motion, but others, like Giorgia Meloni's Fratelli d'Italia, support the current commission. And the groups that are the most in favour of removing von der Leyen are those further to the right: Patriots for Europe and Europe of Sovereign Nation. However, these are just the group's official stances, and ultimately there is no voting strategy, so the decision is still up in the air. Still, what is clear is that many political groups across Europe are angry with Ursula von der Leyen. Many see the vote as symbolic, exposing fractures in her leadership and spelling trouble for her in a politically tense time.